Good morning, class. We are going to start a new story. This week, we're learning about characteristics traits, internal and external. So, internal would be inside your feelings, okay? And external would be outside. So, you know how your skeleton, so it's exit outside of your body, as an internal would be inside your body. Now, everyone, we're going to start this book. We're going to, do you see something on my ears? What do you think that's on my ears today? What are they? Look at them. Oh, Miss Cardiff never wears flashy earrings, huh? So in this case, these are kind of flashy. I tried to get some color, but I couldn't. So if you haven't noticed, we're going to be reading the book Earrings. Okay, so Earrings is the book that we will be reading this week. And we're going to begin on the first page. Now, before we start, can you kind of help me out with this? This is Earrings, and it is by Judith Burt. And we are going to talk about what's going on with the girl in this book. She looks a little wild, huh? Oh, yes. What we are going to talk about is the external, what her appearance are. So when we're talking about character traits in this book this week, we're talking about what is on the outside. Okay, what does she look like? What is she wearing? And we're also going to talk about other things as well when it comes to her appearance. Appearances are her hair. Is her hair? What color is her hair? What it's all the descriptions of what makes this person. Okay, so before I start reading, we're going to go over a chart. Just real quick, just to be thinking about what we are going to be looking for in this character. Okay, so we are now going to go over our beautiful chart that Miss Cardiff did not create this time, but she planned on it. I'm going to share my screen with you, and you're going to see what the characteristic traits were. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen, and here we go. So the physical traits, I even made the physical traits right here is what we can see, okay? I can see her hair color, like I was saying earlier, her eye color, her height, is she tall, is she short, okay? Her clothing, okay? Her size, okay? Her facial expressions, is she smiling or is she sad? Okay, and then also I'm looking at over here is her personality traits. Okay, the personality traits is internal. It's internal, which is her heart, right? Her feelings. Got it? So we're using our thoughts, which come from our brain, which is internal as well, our words, and we are learning our actions. Okay, is she wild? Is she uh wild, or is she running, or she the physical, not the physical, her actions. Okay, is she nice to her parents? Okay, so these are all her physical traits. Got it? So be thinking of this when we are starting to read the book. Okay. As we stay on this book for a whole week in second grade in this district, I'm going to start reading the first pages of it. We may not get through the whole thing, but here is the first page. So I will look at the book, and it looks different, huh? We will look at the title. We will say the words in Earrings, okay, by Judith Burt. And this is the illustrator is Nola Langner Malone, excuse me. I want them. I need them. I love them. I've got to have them. My mom, my dad won't let me have them. Earrings, beautiful, beautiful earrings. How many of your parents, do you have your ears pierced? Be thinking of that. Will not be thinking of that. Do you have your ears pierced? I gave a personal experience earlier on, not in this video, but about my child getting her ears pierced at 6 months old. A lot of you, it doesn't look like that you have your ears pierced, but that's perfectly fine because your mom and dad may have a time where it is set up for you and you will enjoy it. Okay, then they say I am too young. I'm not too young. I'm actually very mature for my age. I clear the plates after dinner. I take a shower without even being told. Talk to your neighbor. What chores do you do? What things that you do to help out around the house? And what are your rewards? Okay. They say I need to be patient. I've tried being patient. I'm tired of patience. I want my ears pierced now. Not when I'm 20, not when I'm 40, 80, 100 years old. I want them. I want them. I need them. I love them. Beautiful earrings, glorious earrings. My mom and my dad say wait for a couple of years. Talk to your neighbor. Do you think that she needs to wait for a few years? Do you think she's mature? What does the word mature mean? Mature, yes. I tell them I'm the only girl in my class, in my school, in the world, the solar system, whose mom and dad won't let her have pierced ears. Do you think she's for real? Like, do you really think she is the only girl that doesn't have her ears pierced? I think she's being what? What do you think? Be thinking of her character so far. So we've been discussing characteristics and her behavior right now. She's pretty interesting. She's got the bow in her hair. She's dangling. What are her actions? Do you think she's mature? And then we would have a discussion as well about this. At your age, they say pierced ears are premature. So mature means that we discussed it previously. Mature means like you're acting older and you are ready for the next step in life and you're just behaving properly, you're being a good citizen. Mature means that you're acting your age or a little above your age. And premature means it's early, right? It's early. So pre, which is a subject later on, but pre means before, okay? Before you mature, right? So we want to be mature in order for us to get earrings, right? Do you think character is mature? Do you explain to me with all these pages, what do you think this character is her characteristic. At your age, they say pierced ears are premature. I hate premature. Hate's a strong word, isn't it? We don't use that in this part of class, do we? At your age, they say pierced ears are inappropriate. Inappropriate is also one of our words that we will be using this week. We go over our words throughout the week, and it's tacky, inappropriate, glorious, pierced, and mature. These are the words we go over each week. And normally during the read aloud, the student will clap. At your age, they say pierced ears look like a little tacky. I can't believe I've got such old-fashioned parents. So look at her outfit today. Is that tacky? Or is that mature? Or tacky means that it's like not appropriate for her. And appropriate means, how do I put it in little terms, is appropriate means that, it is like in a school setting type. So you can either wear an appropriate outfit to school, it would be school setting, right? Or not school setting, but school appropriate would be, no holes in your pants, no flip-flops. So that's appropriate for school. Got it? So do you think she's tacky? Do you think she's inappropriate? Look at those earrings she has on. I don't know her age, you're right. But she is obviously too young to get earrings as her parents, right? I want them. I need them. I love them. Beautiful earrings, glorious earrings. My mom, my dad keep saying weird things like, why? Because they make me look good, because they make me feel good. And because furthermore, I'll be so proud of wearing them. I stand up straight and hold my head up high, which means that they would also be good for my posture. Would you think that earrings would be good for your posture? I want you to turn and talk to your neighbor and see. Your posture is when you stand up tall, right? So would that be something for them? Would that be something that earrings would do? And I hear they keep your earlobes warm in winter. I'm still cold and it's winter. My mom and my dad ask, what do you want for your birthday? I tell them that I want my birthday pierced ears. My mom and my dad ask, what do you want for Christmas? I tell them that I only want pierced ears. And what do you think I say when they ask me, what should we bring you back from our vacation? Earrings, beautiful earrings, glorious earrings. Glorious means like awesome, amazing. That's what the word glorious means. Beautiful, glorious earrings for pierced ears. And if I didn't tell you, pierced ears is where you have a hole in them, which I already know that you knew for some of you, but some of you did not. So that's what pierced means. Instead of earrings, they say, we could get you a locket. I don't want a locket. Does anybody know what a locket is? If you look at the locket, it would be something around your neck that has a picture in it, or something that has a specific, like you keep something in, okay? That's what a locket is. I really don't want a charm bracelet. As a substitute for earrings, they say we brought you back this. Don't they understand? There isn't any substitute for earrings. I want them. I need them. I love them. Beautiful earrings, glorious earrings. I argue and beg sometimes. There's yelling and tears. I tell my mom, my dad, and all the things I would do if only. If only, if only, if only. If only they would let me have pierced ears. Like walk outdoor every day for one whole year. I'll walk the dog. Like walk our dog every day for one whole year. Like clean up my room every day for one whole year. Like read a book once a week for one whole year. Once a week. I want you to read every day for 20 minutes a day. I love them. I keep telling my mom and my dad I've got to have them. My mom and my dad say they are tired of hearing this stuff. But I promise, I promise, I promise. I cross my heart, promise that they'll never hear it again the minute they decide I'm old enough to, what do you think? What do you think they're going to say? For the earrings, beautiful earrings, glorious. Beautiful, glorious earrings for pierced ears. What do you think she's going to be dreaming of that night? I would assume earrings. So with that being said, we created a sentence stem, and I will be creating a sentence stem as well with you. We have two sentence stems. So we have been talking about internal and external sentence external characteristics. And I have shown you the external and internal. We can go back to it, but this is always broadcasted on the actual board throughout the week. And throughout the week, we do the sentence stem, the sentence stem for the physical trait, and then one for the personality traits. And that's how we get the physical and the personality traits together, and we use the sentence stem throughout the week. And I'm not even sharing it, I don't think, and I apologize for that. Share, I apologize. Here we go, share. And then we go and I actually will start with this text, and here we go. So my sentence stem for this section would be the physical traits, the external traits that we have. We will have also a word bank as well for the students to kind of come across what words we would use. And here we go. So the girl, because it never gave the girl's name, has brown eyes and red hair. And as it comes on, that the student would also be talking about, the student will also give me other ideas, and we make an anchor chart using their, throughout the week, we'll make an anchor chart with external, and then I would make sure that it would be outside characteristics and then internal characteristics. So this would be one on the sticky note. The next one would be, this is my model, then the student would model theirs. The next one I would put is, for the next day, we would put the girl is wearing yellow socks. The girl is another idea, has curly hair. Okay, so then I would move on to this section right here. I'm moving my screen a little, and then I would put it right here. So I'd make another text box if I was doing it online. And then it would be, we would now go, it would be probably personality traits would be the following day, which would be Tuesday. And it would be, now remember, personality traits are your thoughts. So what is the character thinking? What is the character thinking in this story? The girl is being, to me, naughty. Being to me, or being, let's bring one. Tacky, spoiled. Well, she's not spoiled, right? So it would be, the girl is not spoiled because she isn't able to get her ears pierced. Period. Okay. So the girl is being tacky. The girl is not spoiled because she isn't able to get her ears pierced. You would get probably from the students, the girl is sad because she is not able to get her ears pierced. Ears pierced. Okay, so that is what we would continue to do throughout the week. And on the board, it's also posted as well. And then they would do the sticky notes. So now I'm moving on to the next section of our, I'm going to stop. Okay, stop sharing. And then I'm moving on to the next section of our, this is going to be probably a Friday activity, because the sentence stems help the student get ready for what we're about to do. You can make this a foldable as well. Where are you? Okay, here we go. So I would put right here in the middle. Oh, I'm not sharing. Here we go. Sorry about that. Sharing. Here we go. Okay, so right here is my phrase model. And we would definitely be doing I do first, because the student has done foldables before, but this type that they aren't used to as much. So the title we would have right here is the earrings, earrings, and well, hold on. By Judith Virus. And then I would also have the student redo this and put it right here in the title spot, just in case they wanted to make it a, I'm gonna put text here, make it a, paste, there you go. And then we would have the student draw a picture. So, and then give a lot of detail in the picture, because we know that the little girl has curly hair. So the external piece right here would be this. External is kind of what we discussed on our anchor chart. So the sticky notes throughout the week would help the student do the external traits for that child, or for that character in the book. So the external traits would be curly hair, or I would specifically put the girl has curly hair, red hair, medium size, right? She's not that tall. We don't know how old she is, medium size. She has yellow socks in some area, yellow socks in one of her pictures, yellow socks. And she also has, what's the word? Obviously no earrings. Okay. Oh, and a bow, a blue bow. She always has a bow. Always has a bow. Okay. So then we would go into the next day, or actually this would be a Friday event, like I said, and we would go into the internal. Oh, I'm putting a line and I apologize. Sorry. Okay. So the internal would be inside, making sure that the student knows that this is your heart, this is your feelings, these are your thoughts. So the student, or not the student, the girl has the girl to me is disrespectful. She kind of reminds me of a baby because she's whining a lot. She whines a lot. So whines a lot. And she also, she is also naughty. So we would move on and we would have the student, then I would have the student put the title first, external and internal, and they can draw the picture last, and make sure that they give details, external traits, because we know that that's in the exit of her body, right? So I would definitely have that. We would also have the sentence stems throughout just in case. So if we needed to do the character summary first, I'd put this also on there. And this could also help the student before we did the actual turn in part. But I would also model this and this so that I could give the student options. And here it is in this section too, that it all ties together for my higher levels. So that concludes my internal and external characteristic traits and my story. I would also go more into detail. I would make foldables with, first day I would make a foldable with the vocabulary words, tacky, inappropriate, glorious, purest, and mature. And then go in more detail of what those meant throughout the week. I hope everybody enjoyed this, and I hope that it gave you more insight of how, and it's not this boring. I normally have more interactions. So just to let you know, I hope everyone has a good evening. Thanks.